Hi Scouts, it's Monday, which means that we're going to have another activity for this week. First of all, well done for all the Scouts that entered the toilet roll kick up challenge. I do have the winner and I'll tell you at the end of the video if I don't forget. I don't think I'll forget. But what we're going to do this week is we are going to be making some biscuits. Really easy biscuits, something you can do at home. You should have the ingredients. Some of the ingredients are in short supply at the moment. For example, caster sugar. Couldn't get any caster sugar when I was buying all my stuff, so I've used just normal sugar instead. You need self-raising flour and butter. So let's go through this now. You need 100 grams of butter. And what I've done, I've already weighed all my ingredients out. So I've got 100 grams of butter. I've left that out for a little bit so it's gone a bit soft, because you can't have it too hard. You need it to be soft in order to work with it. You need 50 grams of caster sugar. Now, like I said before, I couldn't get any caster sugar. The shops just didn't have any in at the moment, so I've just used normal sugar instead. It doesn't really matter, but caster sugar is a bit better for these biscuits if you can get hold of it. 150 grams of self-raising flour. That seems to be on the shelves. Nobody wants self-raising flour, so should be all right with that. So, first thing we're going to do, you need to set your oven. And I've set my oven to 180 degrees. I'm just warming it up, and that's how we're going to cook the biscuits. So 180 degrees, just set that so it's preheating. While that's happening, you need to get your mixing bowl. You need to put your butter into your mixing bowl. And all we're going to do with the butter now is we're just going to mash it up. We want it to be broken up so it's a bit easy to work with, because we don't want it to be like cold and hard, so we're mashing it up to make it nice and warm, get it up to room temperature, and it'll be able to mix a lot easier with the other ingredients when we decide to add them. Okay, so the next ingredient we're going to add is the sugar. So just pop the sugar in, and again, you're going to mix this up now so the butter mixes really well with the sugar. For those of you who haven't looked yet, we put another video on today, and that video is all about being able to polish your shoes. So why don't you have a little look at that before, if you don't get a chance to do this one, or do this video a bit later on in the week, it's up to you. Okay, that's mixed quite nicely. Now what we're going to do is add our flour. It's all in there. Oh, spilling it everywhere. So once you put your flour in, you can actually start using your hands. So I'll put mine down there. Got nice clean hands because I washed my hands before we started, which I forgot to tell you to do, but you should do. Always wash your hands. There, you can see me now. I'll have to crouch down. Always wash your hands before you start any activity. That's our rules. And also it's a good thing to do in the current environment. So all you're doing, you're mixing this together, and it should start to clump together. If I can work out how to fast forward this bit, I will.
Okay, so
I'm leaning back because my head keeps getting took off with the video, but basically what would have happened then is it would have all been in tiny like little breadcrumb bits, and as you carried on mixing it should have started to go together, and what you're wanting is a ball basically. This isn't quite finished yet. We're just mixing it up to make a nice big ball where everything's mixed in the same consistency so you don't have dry spots. Didn't have to add any water to this because the butter was full of moisture anyway. And as I say, you want a workable piece of dough like that. Dough, is it called dough? Cookie mix, like that. So you should make a nice circle with it. done. Okay, just pop that there for now. And what we need to get is a baking tray. This is a very small baking tray. You're going to need 2 of these or one big one. So your baking tray, basically what you're doing now is you're pulling off little bits of your dough. You're rolling it into a ball about the size of a walnut, okay? When you've done it, just pop it in your tray. Go to the next bit. I have to say it was fantastic seeing a lot of the people who've done the kick up challenge. Quite a few scouts did it, quite a few Wolf Cubs as well. And the Beavers who did the scavenger hunt, don't know if you'll be watching this video, but if you are watching this video, well done to all those Beavers that did the scavenger hunt. It's really good to see you doing your activities still, and I'm sure we'll find a way of, I'm not sure how we'll do it, but I'm sure we'll find a way of how we can all get together with your parents online, maybe doing, I think it's called Zoom or something, where we can all talk, or at least you can see each other anyway. We'll try and sort something like that out. Don't know how it works yet, so I'll have to have a little look over the week. We've been being watched by a few other BBS groups, so they're always more than welcome to see what we're up to and join in. I hope you have a go at making your own biscuits that you can share with your family. So this is nearly done now. As I say, if you had a bigger baking tray, you could get a lot more in, to say the truth. I've got a bit of dough left over, so I might do 2 batches. So, just wash my hands, get all that sticky dough off. Have to say there's a bit of product placement in the background because we need to be supporting our local shops at the moment. So you can see in the background my Turtle Bee bag. I've been going to Turtle Bee in Great Harwood, and they've got like flour, everything. I've done all my soap refills and everything, so you know, if the supermarkets have run out, always try your local places. And it's under Wolf Cubs Parents and Beaver Parents. So I'm going to try and tip this so they don't all fall out. I think you can see there I made lots of little balls with my dough. Not quite ready to go into the oven yet, because what we're going to do, we're going to get a fork. We're going to just run it under some cold water to make it slightly wet so the cookie mix doesn't stick to it. We're just going to press down on top of our cookie mix to flatten out our cookies, or our biscuits, whatever you want to call them. Flatten them out so they're more biscuit shaped. You should have the impression of the fork in the top of them, and that's what we want. So let's have a little look at these now, because they're ready to go in. Can you see them? Nice small biscuits. Going to put these in the oven now, probably about 20 minutes. If I'm wrong, I'll put a little title to say the amount of time, but only about 20 minutes. That should be enough. The oven should be hot enough now to put them in, so hopefully by the power of editing, in a minute you'll see how they've turned out. Okie dokie. Okay, welcome back everyone. It's about 20 minutes since I put the biscuits in. It's time to take them out now. Just turned my oven off. I've got my tea towel ready because everyone's going to be really hot now. I advise you have something like a wire rack that you can put the biscuits on till they cool. Okay, so we'll take the baking tray out, put it on something nice and metal like that. They should be golden brown, and these are pale golden brown. Ow, bit hot. Pale golden brown, and you'll notice they would have flattened out a little bit, so they've gone down a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Let's see if I can break a bit off. Nice and crunchy. A bit off one. Perfect. Really nice. Keep your eye on the videos. As I said, there's one I put up about how to shine your shoes. Have a go at that. If you turn up to our first inspection once we're back, when this is all over, and nice shiny shoes, 10 points straight away. okie dokie, for your patrol during the inspection. So have a go at shining your shoes. Really simple, it only takes about 7 minutes. My little technique, that'll help you out. Okie dokie, anyway, until next week, see you later. Keep your eyes on the Facebook page, maybe more competitions. Oh, nearly forgot, didn't I? So, literally, the entry that won for the toilet roll kick-up competition, the entry that won came in like 2 minutes before the deadline, but it was Jake, so well done, Jake. You've won a little prize. We're going to get it over to you during the week. Either post it over to you or I'll drop it off and put it on your doorstep, but you'll have to see what it is. Okie dokie, see you all next week. Bye.